y'all, what's up, it's your girl here, Nia Leah. Welcome to the channel. That is a lot better. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about Aespa versus Blackpink. I know y'all heard this conversation for a long time now, since 2021, and the topic came back up again because I believe Blackpink is out of the, they're not a group, but they're doing their solo thing. They still are a group, but they're doing a solo thing. So we're gonna discuss that, which is Aespa. Let me know if I'm butchering the name. I probably am. I'm not good with names. But anyway, going on to the next thing, what we're going to be talking about, Sserafims. Sserafims photo shoot, and also how they are accused of what? Stealing from Tyla. Okay, that too as well. We're going to be talking about that as well. So let's go back to the first topic. I've heard of Aespa. I've had somebody tell me I should do a reaction video to them.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
So before I go any further, I want to say this is no disrespect to any of the groups. I'm just breaking it down. I mostly use influence. I don't believe in the word copying and plagiarism, and but they do kind of put you in the mindset of Blackpink, because I know there's a lot of, I don't know how to pronounce the girl's name, but they do remind you of Blackpink, and I have watched more of their music videos. They are very talented. I do believe that they are stronger dancers than Blackpink, but they do kind of remind me of them, and there's nothing wrong with that. If they're influenced by them, or whoever is over the group is influenced by them, these girls have potential. Okay, that does not mean that they're not going to become international global sensation. Like, I saw Zach Campbell doing reaction to them, and he was impressed. I was impressed too. K-pop videos be popping, but these girls did their thing. So this is no shade to the group. So please don't be like, oh, Nia does not like these groups. No. I'm just reading articles and then giving my opinion. So yeah, shout out to these girls. All these groups are doing their thing, and support them. Support all of them. I'm not here to badmouth nobody. Support all of them, okay? So let's go on. I didn't do a reaction video, but I went and watched their music videos, and I kept noticing that they kind of remind me of another group that I already seen, which is Blackpink. So I know this is gonna offend people. I'm not trying to cause any beef or anything like that, but a lot of people have been saying it just to me, because the first time I saw Aespa, I actually thought that they were Blackpink when I first saw them. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I state, this channel is about having fun, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you like other people do. I do reaction videos on here, but I like to do commentary to keep it 100 with you. And even though my reaction videos, I keep it 100 with you guys towards the end. I let you guys know how I feel about the music videos, how I feel about the musical artists, and everything. So yeah, I keep it 100. They do look like Blackpink. I'm not the only one who's been saying this, but netizens believe that SM is being too obvious in making Aespa follow the path of Blackpink. You can clearly see it in the videos. They're not even lying. After a successful comeback with the first mini album Savage and the title track of the same name, achieving many impressive results, Aespa has recently confirmed to appear on the popular JTBC's variety show No One Bros. Although Aespa once guested on No One Bros earlier in May of this year, this will be the first time SM's rookie girl group appears as the main guest. So as can be seen, Aespa will appear in the upcoming episode of No One Bros wearing gray skirts and white tops. The members also coordinate their white shirts with gray and black blazers or sweater vests. Aespa's uniforms quickly remind many viewers of Blackpink, especially when the similar outfits worn by YG's girls group during the recording for No One Bros last October used to be a trending topic on social media. So they're letting you see. So I believe this is Blackpink, right? See, that's what I'm saying. I get so confused. And normally I'm not even lying, because I know there's terms that people say that a lot of the K-pop groups look alike, but I can sometimes look at K-pop groups and tell them apart. So this is Aespa. See what I'm saying? I can't tell it. Maybe it's because of the mask. Is it just me? Maybe it's because of that. I don't know. But they look so much similar to Blackpink. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's other K-pop groups out right now. They do not look like Blackpink. I'm just putting it out there, okay? here we are. So this is somebody like a personal blogger. Aespa is copying Blackpink, right? Aespa is copying Blackpink because they are talented, beautiful, successful, eat, drink, have weight and height, take up space, breathe, blank. Okay, child, we get it. There's nothing Aespa is doing that Blackpink is doing other than being complete queens, existing and being human and being idols, etc. The obvious stuff that should never be argued about. There are almost no similarities between them. You guys got to figure out that not every K-pop 4-member girl group that does a girl crush concept is Blackpink. It's like saying that Blackpink copied 281. But I started to really get to notice them when, you know, of course, when they had dropped their song Fire, right? They became, you know, K-pop girls group sensation. Like, they was the biggest. If y'all did not know, 281 was literally the biggest, was one of the biggest girl groups, K-pop girl groups back then. So I'm gonna bring it out to you guys. But during that time, underneath YG, he basically, you know, said some of these things, and let me read some of these to you guys. It says he told 281 to their face that they were ugly. He called 281 ugly in various seasons of 281 TV. Even CL, who doesn't complain much, had mentioned on national TV how YG kept calling them ugly despite being a GG. Watch Strong Heart. He may not encourage them to do PS, but he insults them enough to imply they need one. You know, what they're talking about. I think they're talking about plastic surgery. Then it says, YG came to a concert rehearsal once. When we do a rehearsal, we don't put on any makeup. He looked from afar into the screen and said, they are really ugly, in front of all the staff, and I was a bit disappointed. I think another female artist, Lee High, also revealed that YG has criticized her appearance while on Healing Camp, and as we said, he says, "You're ugly." I think it's HYBE. What are you? Then he even came down here and he says, I tried to make the YG version of a girl group like I did with 281, but this time I wanted the girls to look pretty too, with skills. So this is Blackpink. So like I stated, Blackpink got their own swag, but if you are a fan of 281, like if you listen to a lot of this stuff, excuse my phone, if you listen to a lot of this stuff, you would see the comparison. You would see the similarities between Blackpink and 281. Now, no shade to Blackpink, but I do like 281. You know, I do like their stuff. I like their swag and I like their style. And Blackpink got their own thing going on too. So no shade. So this video is not a hate video. It's just basically to get you guys to see what they've been doing with these K-pop groups. They're doing this stuff on purpose to get people upset and angry. And I don't think it's Blackpink's fault. It's the person who's over him. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but y'all know his face. Okay? You know his face. But I want to give y'all a little, you know, quick history on 281. But yeah, that's what happened. Back to the original video. Y'all know I know 281, right? I was like a big, huge fan of 281. But yeah, anyway. You need to go look at their music and you need to look at Blackpink. No harm, Rainbow Bowlish. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. She did this back in 2021. The reason why people are saying that Blackpink reminds them of 281 is I don't think it's Blackpink doing. I think it's more of the producers, the managers who are over these groups. You know, they're telling them like, oh, you're inspired by these people, that, hey, you know, kind of dress like them, you know, try to, but Blackpink, they have their own swag, I'll say like that. But Blackpink does remind me of 281. They kind of do. Just like Baby Monster really does remind you of Blackpink. So I don't think, like I said, I don't believe all of the groups that coming out look like Blackpink, because New Jeans got their own type of style, Black Swan got their own type of style, Twice has their own type of thing, Mamamoo got their own type of thing, who else I listen to, XG has their own type of music. I don't believe that. So when she says that you guys got to figure out that every K-pop 4-member girl group, like okay, Mamamoo, Black Swan, who else is 4? Let me know who anybody else. They don't remind me of Blackpink at all. They got their own thing, okay? But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Blackpink do remind me of 281. All right, I won't say they copy, but they do remind me of them. But I think it's just Aespa. They got that dark look to them, and then they got a little color that reminds you of Blackpink. So it's not about for group. I think she's kind of misunderstanding that. It's not about for a group. It's the looks and the mannerism, the color theme in the music video, how the way they dance, because people kind of saw a lot of similarities. And I get it. You know, you don't want, if you're a fan of Aseapa, I get it. But not every group that's coming out looks like Blackpink. So I think she got that wrong. Not every 4-member group that comes out looks like Blackpink. Some of them look like their own selves, got their own personality, their own swag. Aespa, on the other hand, they're gonna have to keep playing around with, because to me, I'm sorry, they do remind me of Blackpink. Yeah, they do. But anyway, I'm gonna read a little bit more. I ran away from that because she said copy 281, and I was like, I don't know if you really looked at 281. And I mean, you can tell. I mean, that's literally what the owner said over the group. He said that I don't like saying owner. The person who's I forgot his name, but he owns YG. He literally said that, I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all heard this a million times, that Blackpink is literally the cuter version, the prettier version of 281. Just saying it. I didn't say it. It's the person who's over the group say it. But anyway, let's get back to the paragraph. Blackpink, a lot of their songs are more about love and relationship. That also includes breaking up with them. Whistle, etc. are all about love in the moment. DDD is more badass than anything, with exceptions of Boomba Stay. Stay, Kill This Love are more about breakups, while Stay is more I Want You Back. Yet again, this is why I say you guys got to do more research. I think when people are talking about Aespa looking like Blackpink, they're talking, I don't know if they're not really quite talking about their songs per se. They might be. It's more of the look. Like I stated, I've never heard of this group until I heard of them. I'm not lying. My friend told me about them, and I went to go watch their music videos. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I went to watch their music videos, I was taken back by the image. Like I stated, when people are saying that you look like somebody, this is why I say I'm going to talk about Tyla and Sserafim later on. I might say their name wrong. Some artists do look like other artists, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get real. I'm telling you, you might not like what I say. You might get upset, but hey, it is what it is. Aseapa, however, they have a virtual sci-fi concept still following the girl crush concept. I honestly think there's concept more than girl crush. I feel like for Aespa, there's main concept is sci-fi, but they take on the girl crush from rather than cute or something. I feel like it's a lot different than Blackpink's concept. Blackpink is sold to do different things with each CB white, while Aespa follows a linear storyline that grows with the C. See, I think she's kind of missing the point. No harm in taking. I'll put a link down below so you can read it. She's pretty much going by the music. She's not going by the image. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do something. So on this article here, they're showing you the similarities, and it's basically how, what people are saying is how the way they're moving around, how the way they're dancing, how the way they're dressing. It's not necessarily just the music. And you know, she has every right to her opinion. That blogger have every right to her opinion, as well as mine, as well as yours. How the way they do things, that's how it reminds me of them. Like see how the way down here their pose, and then up here it's kind of similar. And they even said that this girl right here, I don't even know her name, looks like her. So it's not just the face, it's the clothes, it's how the way they stand and how the way they dress, you know. It's not just how the way they sing. Like, see how they put these pictures beside each other? It's because they look similar. It's not just the music. It's not just the music. And then they show you, they're showing you 2 music videos. So you can't just say music. You gotta look at the image. images, how the way a person move their hand, how a person might move their head tilt to the side, or somebody dressed how a certain way and then another person dressed that way. That will be like, okay, this person remind you of so and so. That's what people are saying. It's not necessarily the music. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just let you see just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. And then you're gonna go down here and do the same thing. Because I can't play the whole thing. See how they look? And then even this video here, it kind of looked like 281, right? It kind of looked like 281, okay? Because 281 had that it has a hint of black and then the color. You see what I'm saying? It's not necessarily the songs. You see what I'm saying? It looks kind of similar. So these are what things are talking about. These are what the fans are talking about. It's not necessarily saying that they sound alike. The music is other things too. Is how the way they might tilt their head and how the way they might dress. Like somebody was saying one of the girls had copied the same hairstyle as another young lady. You hear a lot of that, and people are like, oh, but she kind of remind me of so and so. So this brings us to the next topic, so you guys can kind of understand where I'm going at. And also, this is not just in K-pop. This is in every genre of music where you see an artist that looks similar to another artist. There's nothing wrong with that, but with Aespa, they do remind me a lot of Blackpink. So I just want to bring that out, and I'm going to go further into this topic because netizens accuse HYBE of plagiarism for Sserafim's track Smart. Artist Tyla responds. So they have their recent song that came out, and Sserafim's recent song has been accused of plagiarism in a song by the artist Tyla, and she similarly saw the discourse online. Along with their title track Easy, Sserafim shared a performance of the track Smart. Okay, and I like the song. I thought the song was fire. While many loved the song, others thought it seemed to resemble Tyla's hit song Water. Is this kind of giving Water by Tyla, or am I crazy? After fans shared the resemblance, many called out HYBE label for alleged plagiarism. Tinashe welcoming Tyla and Pink Panthers at the K-pop artist stole my whole flow camp. So if you guys do not know, I've talked about this before. Tinashe was like pretty much who K-pop idols were, you know, they were inspired by it. People have broke this down several times over and over and over again. And they said, and then also if you look at New Jeans kind of remind you of Pink Panthers with the early 2000s style. They were inspired, you know, and I think the same person, and I talked a little bit about New Jeans. I might show you like a clip or whatever. Music, I love the melody, I love everything about it. It's different, and you know, I hate to say this, but there is a lot of girl K-pop groups that's very copy and paste. I don't see that with New Jeans. It's totally different, something new out of the box. It gives me 90s and early 2000 vibes when I watch their videos, and I like it. I really do like it. So it reminds me of when I was really, really young in the early 2000s and listened to songs. So when I hear their songs, I think of, you know, I just think of I see like Aaliyah, but or some people might say they see Pink Panthers when they see her music, but there's another artist. There's an artist that is similar to Pink Panthers. She writes songs, I think, for them. I'm gonna look it up and let you guys see who it is. But she does a good job. All 5 of them beautiful young ladies. I just wish people of it. But yeah, basically, if you look at Pink Panthers and if you look at New Jeans, they have the same similar style of music and same fashion and how the way they move and dance. I like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have any issue with that. I like how some people are inspired by other artists, so that I don't have a problem with that. So I just want to let you guys know that. For anyone confusing the quotes, fraudulent girl group Sserafim under BTS label has unfortunately decided to attempt to make Afrobeat music. Tyla ain't been famous but 5 minutes and HYBE done already jack her flow. Them people waste no time. Alright. The LSF thing is so watching everyone gaslight Tyla and those who hear what they hear is insane. The chords of the song is People by, I don't know who that is, to a T exact key. The element styling choreo is Water by Tyla and there are calm down elements. So HYBE is taking sounds from Western and South African artists again without permission or credit, specifically artists like Tinashe, Pink Panthers, and Tyla. Other fans shared that while there were Afrobeat influence, it seemed like a stretch to say that Ssserafim were directly and specifically copying Water. I just understand gatekeeping Afrobeats. This Korean group copy Afrobeat song, but nah, Tyla Water them they talk she copy when both songs no even sound alike. They are acting as if she invented Afrobeats or some ish when she herself copied. I don't know where the copy word is coming from, but they need to start using the word inspired. I'm just saying, if y'all gonna be sitting here talking about copy and stealing, I don't like those terms. I like the word inspired or influence. Like this person up here wrote, Afrobeat influence. I don't like the word copy. I just listened to that song again and it doesn't sound anything like Tyla. Please her fans should sit this one out. Tyla didn't invent that sound. She too is copied. She copied. A lot of artists use the sound, but just differently. So please sit this one out. So I want to bring this out. I'm done with the reading. A lot of people said that Tyla reminds them of Rihanna. I'm gonna be honest with you, she reminds me of Rihanna. Right here. Tyla is one hit wonder or the next Rihanna. So this is nothing new. A lot of people think that Tyla does remind them of Rihanna. I believe Tyla even said that she was inspired by Rihanna. I've said this, it's not just with K-pop, it's in other genres of music as well. Then you have somebody named Baby Tate. She kind of sounds like Nicki Minaj, which I have listened to Baby Tate. She makes good music, but a lot of people don't care too much for Baby Tate because she kind of sounds like Nicki Minaj, like Lady Gaga. My mom, when she was alive, you know, we love Lady Gaga music, but she would always say that Lady Gaga reminds her a little bit of Madonna. I just want to put that out there. This is not just in K-pop. And I want people to understand that you can be inspired by another group or another singer, another artist. I think people think this is a crime. It's not really a crime. So is nothing wrong, because I'm listening, I think these are a lot of young people that's talking this. Y'all keep saying copy and steal, and I also see cultural appropriation, which I've talked about. Cultural appropriation is more than just, you know, taking a beat or a song. It's pretty much you taking someone else's style and you calling it your own. But if you take it, like whoever wrote the song for Ssserafim, I think they did a good job with it. I didn't see any cultural appropriation. Let me go back up to the top. I didn't see any cultural appropriation. I didn't see any kind of disrespect in the song. I thought the song was really nice. It was very respectful too. If it, you know, Afro beats, it didn't disrespect. They didn't call it their own. I believe these young ladies have said they were inspired by other artists. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with that. Same thing going back with Aespa. And I'm gonna say, this person here said copied. No, they do remind me of Blackpink. I don't like using that word copy. They do, because like I said, it can be how the way you speak, how the way you talk, how the way you tilt your head, how you wear your clothes like them, and your hairstyle, things like that. So I want to really drill that in, because there's a lot of miscommunication around inspired. Y'all need to start using the word inspired and stop saying copy and you know, like, because everybody out here at this point, I don't know if y'all heard about music, nobody creates music anymore from scratch. So they're going to take beats from other artists that already been used. Cardi B just did it recently. She has a song that was heavily inspired by Missy Elliott from the early, was it the 90s or the early 2000s? So everybody does it. Nobody physically creates music from scratch anymore. That's long gone. Nobody reads musical notes anymore. So they have to be inspired by another artist and in their style, but they need to make it their own. You can't be the same exact, and you have to take it and put it in your own. And with this Easy Ssserafim, they did pretty good. I don't know if this is a song, but I think it is. But they did pretty good. I've been listening to their music. I don't see plagiarism. That might be me. That's just my opinion. But you guys gotta understand, if we're gonna talk about Ssserafim, all those people I just named, we're gonna have to talk about them. You know, there's a lot of people who say that they are inspired by Beyonce. You know, when I look at Victoria Montaigne, she reminds me of Beyonce. So I just want to bring that out. So I love the fact that what Tyla said down here, I want to bring that out. She says, "Why is my phone blowing up? No weird vibes. Always love to all the girls." I mean, by the end of the day, I've had this conversation a million times. A lot of people talked about J-Hope from, you know, BTS when he had made that chicken noodle soup. There was a lot of people thinking that that was culture appropriation, but it's not. So I wanted to go a little deep in this. You know, I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go deep. So this J-Hope chicken noodle soup, I remember when this song came out, it was causing so much drama on Twitter. Oh my God, online. People were criticizing J-Hope. They were talking about his hair, everything. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but I know y'all had to heard about it. And so many people were coming out talking about the hair, like I'm 100% black, and those who complain J-Hope has dreads, you are wrong. It called Gel Twist, of course, confirmed something before it jumped into conclusion. This is J-Hope time. His collaboration Envy going to release in less than 7 hours. I'm not letting y'all run this moment, ruin this moment, get a life. Army seeing other artists with Gel Twist, racist culture appropriation, ignorant cancel culture. Army seeing BTS with Gel Twist, oh my God, it's just hair. He's not being racist or using culture appropriation. Respect J-Hope, blah, blah, blah. This smelled like hypocrisy to me. Like, the list goes on. I'll leave a link down here so y'all can see for yourself, but it was so much drama around J-Hope with this video that he had with Becky G. So what was the reason why this? Why did he do this? Like, why did he pick chicken noodle soup? What was this wrong? Well, basically here it stated that somebody said, why did J-Hope make chicken noodle soup? Wrong question. And this person actually went on ahead and corrected him. He said he didn't literally make chicken noodle soup, but he made a remix to the original song Chicken Noodle Soup. He was planning to add the song to his mixtape Hope World, but the person he wanted to collab with wasn't able to make it, so it never made it his mixtape. He wanted to do a collab with Becky G for a while now, and I'm so glad that he was able to get what he wanted. Both Becky G and J-Hope grew up with the song Chicken Noodle Soup, and they decided that it would be a good idea to remake the song. They pull it off with Korean, English, and Spanish, or 50 people of different races, genders, and age that they credited at the end of the video, their looks. And we can't leave out the hot air balloon that said go J-Hope. Also, the fact that J-Hope was working on the collab with while all the BTS was on vacation. He could have easily had a relaxing vacation too, but he spent his time making music for ARMY. Chicken Noodle Soup's dance was also J-Hope's first dance he choreographed himself. We gotta give him credit for that too as well. So yeah, this was a song that he had. This is a song that he had liked. You know, growing up, him and Becky G. So they were inspired, and so they had a lot of different races of people in the video. They gave credit back due. So I don't know why this is why I say y'all need to educate yourself on culture appropriation. Is basically a group is when you take the culture from somebody and you call it your own, and you say that you created. He didn't say that. He said he was inspired by him and both Becky G, and they also had black people came in there, and they gave them all the credit, and the young lady who created the song back in the day. So I want to bring that out because I noticed that it's a lot of young people that are not really educated on these words, and I'm not trying to sound biased, but like what this girl here said, I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree with her again, because this is not racist, this is not cultural appropriation. Y'all pick and choose and decide who y'all want to pick on. Basically, that's what she said. But when it comes to y'all faves, y'all don't do that. and I've said this several, like I gave y'all so many examples. You can't keep saying cultural appropriation, because if we do that, then we would have to go down every freaking artist that's out here making music right now, because all of them are inspired by somebody else, and they're going to make music similar to what that person made because they're inspired by them. So you're gonna hear that type of music, and you're gonna see their type of style in that next new artist. So I want to bring that out because this was oof. I remember this one, and I had to bring it out so you guys can, you know, hear for yourself. But yeah, let's get back to the original video and wrap this up. Oh, before I go to the next topic, let me share this with you guys. It says, "This is why smart," by, so it was smart, not easy, by Ssefafim. Let me know if I'm saying that right. I might be saying wrong. Sounds familiar. And why you love it. It says, "You should know by now, I love analyzing the different sounds and influence in music. I can't wait help but reminded of Woman by Doja Cat and Woman by Tyla. It also sounds like old school Rihanna when she did her island dance hall songs. If you know, you know. It also what Aseapa went for with Better Things. Overall, I think Ssefafim did a great and amazing job emulating this style of music. Listen to it for yourself if you haven't." So I thought this person put it pretty well, that influence, different sounds, analyzing. This is what I was mentioning earlier, that a lot of people are saying, like, you know, Aespa versus Blackpink. It shouldn't be articles like that. It should be basically like I said, when I looked at Aespa, I ain't gonna lie, they did remind me so much of Blackpink. Maybe they are influenced by the same people or same singers and rappers that Blackpink are inspired by. But I do know the conversation of 281. I don't like going down that route, but Blackpink does remind me of 281. But they did put their own little swag to it. Maybe later on, Aespa in the future, they might put their own little swag to it and do something different with it. Maybe the person who's over the group might say, "Hey, let's change the look." Maybe they do look too much like Blackpink, because it's 2024 and people are still saying that. So we're gonna have to call it what it is or whatever. But I don't like the words of copying and stealing and plagiarism. I just don't like those terms, and we gotta stop using that. So the next thing was, keep your thoughts to yourself. Ssefafim's latest merch photo shoot featuring a black model invites racist comments on group's Instagram post. So if y'all did not know, there was they had a campaign going on. The latest merch photo shoot with the African model invites racist comments on Instagram posts. I'm not going to show those posts, but instead I'm going to show these posts that people have posted online that were uplifting. I'm not going to even show that. So yeah, many of the comments were blatantly bigoted and racist. These sparked a storm of other offensive remarks, prompting many netizens to point out the racist overtones. Coupleless, some of these comments are interesting. Many keep your thoughts to yourself. Next time, people. Reading these comments as a black K-pop stan makes me realize that y'all will never want to see black people successful. Shaking my head. Did y'all never see a black person before? Such a shame, but not surprised to see that the same people who love black culture dislike black people. Some of y'all really have love and hate relationship with black people. You stay riding our coattails, excuse me. The comments are so disgusting. I knew some of y'all would be racist in these comments. Please put that effort into getting a job. Ooh. Y'all mad about my comment. It be your own people. Always black girl, eight down. Show her more. So I like these comments. I was going to show them. I'll leave the link down below. I'm going to say something, and I've said this already with Jungkook. Y'all want these K-pop stars, right, to be international, right? Then let them appeal to a larger audience. If y'all want this group here to be successful, they can't just be successful with one type of group. They got to be successful internationally. The music is changing. I've said this so many times on this channel, so many times on my MJ's Nia channel. Music is not the same anymore like how it was back in the early 2000s. It's totally different now. We have to expand. We can't just stay in a bubble. We got to think outside the box. I thought this was cool. This is gonna bring a whole new audience to these young ladies. Y'all don't want y'all K-pop fans to grow. Like, I keep asking that. Like, do y'all not want them to be international sensation? Like, they need to appeal to different people. So that's why they had different races of people in this photo shoot, to appeal to their audience that they already have. They don't just have Korean fans. They have international fans. I'm an international fan of K-pop. So we're not going anywhere. You guys been trying to, I've had people say mean, cruel things to me on this channel and on other platforms. I'm sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I like K-pop. I enjoy listening to it. I've been listening to it for a long time, for years. I mean, I'm talking about New Generation, Big Bang, 281, and what's the group that sing the song? I forgot their name. Dang it. But I put it up on the screen. You know, Psy, and I was listening to Psy before they got to Gangnam Style, so that's not it. But yeah, I've been listening to K-pop, I would say about at least 2008, and it's 2024, so I'm still listening to it. So yeah, I'm not new to K-pop. I'm not ever gonna leave K-pop. So you guys got to understand that they have a large fan base. It's not just in Korea. It's internationally. So we got to start showing each other respect online. And this is why I say I don't like the words of when y'all talking about these K-pop stars or anybody, because I also say this too when people talk about Tyla. Y'all want to say that she's copying Rihanna. Why can't y'all say she's influenced? She is influenced by Rihanna. She says so herself. So of course she's gonna kind of have a similar type style, or like I said earlier about Aespa and Blackpink. I know y'all are gonna be offended by the end, but this is just my final thoughts. I just think that with K-pop, I see a lot of issues around it, and that's why I like discussing it, so we can have a real discussion on it, like a real talk. We can really talk about it, because I do see a lot of division still in K-pop fan base. Not so much in the K-pop artists, but I said K-pop fan base. I do feel like a lot of these people who are online, they're just fans online. But are y'all really supporting these artists like how y'all should out here in real life? Like, go get a hobby. Like, go touch grass. Like, if y'all on here arguing with each other online, like, I don't do it. I don't be online arguing with anybody, but I do make commentary on videos, so a lot of people come and try to attack me. But I will delete you and ban you if you become too nasty in the comment area. I'm not gonna argue with you. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comment area, what you think of this video. I had a lot to say because I've been seeing a lot of things and I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling what's going on, and I just had a lot to say. I do reaction videos, but I'm known for doing commentary. I did a lot of reaction videos from last year into this year, but before that I was doing a lot of commentary. I said I was gonna do that, and I did it. So yeah, let me know what you think down below of these topics. How do y'all feel about it? You know, what's on your mind about these, you know, these artists that I just mentioned, these groups that I just mentioned. But yeah, as for now, see y'all later. Peace.
Baby 바로 말해줄게 내 지금 5천만원짜리 시계 작지만 나를 너를 훨씬 낫겠지 babe 네가 원한다면 잘게 새 따위는 안 통하니까 너 정말 신기한 여자 나를 노력하게 만드니까 baby oh yeah